wore your uniform. You people wore your uniform this week.
You have not passed the jump.
And
then you've
okay,
not
there's
done
an exam
yes,
to write.
Then you've not passed through the registration. You know, those are like INEC. We have a process.
Okay, all right.
Until you get that baptism.
You see, and I'm just knowing now. You
didn't ask now. Ask how you shall receive.
Wow. Okay. All right. So, basically today we're going to be talking about a very, very crucial topic that affects all of us as Nigerians. As you already know, there's something really, really unique about this particular year. Of course, it is gone from next year's general elections to next month's general election. In fact, accurately according to INEC website, it is 34 days until the February 25 general elections. And of course, we're trying to you know, get a good connection as to the roles the youths are supposed to play. So that's why the Hard to Build initiative are bringing the topic today is titled Youths and the 2023 General Elections. Okay, so you should know the role that you're supposed to play. You should know what you owe Nigeria as a patriotic citizen. You should know that this is what you should do as we are poking INEC. Okay, so sorry for that. So like I was saying, our topic today is youths and the 2023 general elections. Of course, while we're out here as the media doing our bid, poking INEC, INEC do this, INEC do that. The Hard to Build initiative wants us right now, as we should, to poke the youths as well, because we owe it to Nigeria, we owe it to this country at least. So, you know, Father, over the years in the past, what has been one of the greatest challenges for voting? I mean, we see how people don't turn up to vote during the elections, but apart from that, has there been any other issues, you know, in the past concerning this voting and the elections?
Well, it's obvious. Violence. Yeah, young people are kind of used as weapon to destroy ballot papers. They're used by politicians just for their selfish aim. And the reality is that young people are generally known for their positive attitudes, you know, incredible positive attitudes. And they're also known for their energy. They are known for how charismatic they are. Not only that, young people are known for their creativity, you know. And it's interesting when you go back to history. Albert Einstein wrote his first book in physics at the age of 26. Chinua Achebe wrote Things Fall Apart. He was one of us. He wrote Things Fall Apart at the age of 28. Incredible. Hey, and Chinua Achebe in particular was a young person. Imagine writing a book, Things Fall Apart, a novel, at the age of 28. So that means that every young person has the same energy, possesses the same mindset, you know, the same creativity to channel this energy to a positive outcome. But the problem is, in our country, politicians use young people as folks. Politicians because they actually weaponize poverty. And that's why many young people do not have this they have not realized, you know, the power they possess, you know, to turn things around in our country. And that's why today we are challenging young people to channel their energy in the right direction. It's interesting what the chairman of INEC said about the percentage of young people that registered for this year's election. 76.5% of young people, of registered voters in Nigeria are young people, youth. So what it means is that young people are going to be the game changer in this year's election. So the challenge for us is to, you know, channel that energy into the right direction. And the reality as well, again, is that, well, there should be no room for election violence in Nigeria this year because, well, the electronic voting system that is going to be introduced or being introduced by INEC doesn't even recognize violence. If you go to election areas and snatch ballot boxes, you're not going to change the result. So there is no point to involve in any violence.
Which box are you even going to snatch?
Which box are you going to snatch? So now they were trying to sensitize young people for them to regain their power, for know that the demography they have found themselves in, it is going to be the game changer in this year's election.
So Onye, let us reiterate. We know that yes, Father mentioned something about violence, which of course is a very good point, and we see that it is mostly being engaged by youths. They mostly use youths as their medium to pass on this violence, election day insecurity, and all of that. What do you think in the past? Hopefully this year the new electoral law will put an end to that. But then in the past, what do you think makes youths vulnerable to want to engage in election malpractice, ballot box snatching? What do you think makes them susceptible to being used in this kind of issues and this kind of moves?
Dara, Father just mentioned about the energy the young person, an average young person exudes. And the problem we have today is where is this energy being channeled to? You have these young people that are full of life, that they're not really properly informed about what is being expected of them. But I tell you, in the past 1 year, the kind of voter apathy we had is now history. The young person wants to be involved. He wants to know what is happening from the beginning to the end. And I think they are well informed now. They want to take things by themselves, do it by themselves. Father said about being the game changer. I mean, the power in the youth cannot be overemphasized.
Absolutely.
What we're telling them is that, look, it's not my business as usual. It's high time these persons, I don't want to call them political gladiators, begin to accept the reality that the youths are no more the leaders of tomorrow, the leaders of today. And the future lies in their hands. Oftentimes unemployment, yes, but to be honest with you, it's not about unemployment, it's about being informed. If you see the way they are going to pick up their PVCs,
yes,
see the kind of energy they're exhibiting, they want change, and the change has to begin right away. And from then, that will tell you that today's youth is quite informed, and give them money or they will collect. But will they vote you? That is your business. I mean, you cannot change them. They want change. And because they want this change, they know that the change makers. So they're going all out to do the right thing, to kind of institute the positivity, the change we want to see in this country. The change has already begun. And believe you me, the youth of yesterday in Nigeria, when it comes to politics, is not what we're seeing today. So I think there's a deliberate mind shift, and they're making efforts to do the right thing.
I think we should even ask Dara, have you picked up your PVC?
I was about asking that question.
I'm not even a new register. I've been a new registerer. I've had it for a while. So far, I'm doing well. I'm
absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, that's quite.
You have to give me my flowers.
We would.
Which of the flowers? We'll give you Bongavilla.
Okay. So Onye did mention about money, which of course is a very good point. It has to be a factor. So we can actually blame the intense or abrupt poverty that has eaten deep into people's lives as take this small bag of rice. Go and put this person.
No again.
No more.
They'll eat the rice and do what they want to do.
All right. So right now it is go and cast your votes and make sure you guard your votes. Do you think that the guarding of votes impression right now is still going to mean violence to a lot of people? I mean, guard your votes. Some people who are not, let's go back to the grassroots now. Guard your votes can mean fighting. Don't take this, don't take that. So how do we put a fine line to differentiate guard your votes from election day violence?
Father, I'm sure it's coming to you.
Well,
because men are always carrying this thing.
How do you mean?
See, men always
don't genderize it.
No. I don't genderize. Those who are Jada.
She has genderized it.
No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But in her defense, to be honest, I really have not seen any woman snatching ballot box.
We can be watching.
Yes. So, Father, defend your gender now.
Well, the reality is, with the fact that you haven't seen any woman snatch ballot box doesn't mean that women don't snatch ballot boxes.
True.
But I think the common denominator is that we have to guide our vote, not through the bullet, but through the ballot. You know, and to guide our vote means, first and foremost, going to pick up our PVCs.
Exactly.
Taking the time to go and pick up your PVC. If you want change, that's the first fundamental step you need to take. Go and pick up your PVC. And nowadays,
and guard it too.
And guard it. Guard it. Don't sell your PVC. Don't sell it. If it is possible to be sold, though. Well, another thing is if what INEC promised us is authentic, if there is credibility in the process, I don't even think, as I said earlier, that people should actually guard their vote, because everything is going to be transmitted electronically.
It's going to be counted.
Yeah, electronically, if that promise is to be counted, So, yeah.
Well, INEC, I'm not speaking for INEC, but I think they have also assured us of credible, fair.
Yes, several times, actually.
Credible and fair. I mean, these two keywords are very, very important. Credible. And fair and violence-free election. So let's give it up to them. I mean, they've been working so hard.
In other words, we should do our own part as citizens.
Yes.
As young people, and let's leave the rest for INEC to do.
All right. So, Father, will you still be in Nigeria to the election?
What are you trying to suggest? He has his PVC.
I have my PVC.
I don't know what you're asking. Father is a Nigerian.
I feel ganged up. I feel like both of you have ganged up.
No. That question shouldn't even come here.
No.
Father is here to vote.
Father is here to vote.
Yes. I don't want to tell you the political party I'm
Father, I hope you're going to
for.
vote for me. I'm actually one of the presidential candidates.
Have you campaigned?
Well, our organization.
I'll start my campaign next.
Our organization is non-partisan.
So you can listen to what he has to offer.
We don't belong to any political party.
All right, yes, that's actually very beautiful. Well, I'm out here with the founders of the Hard to Build initiatives, and as you can see, they are not telling you what they are not doing. So they are preaching what they are practicing already with their PVCs. As a matter of fact, Father is not even here with us, but came back
to vote.
So you have no reason to be here and not cast your vote as a Nigerian. Well, we'll be right back.
You know why I came back, by the way? Because we were told that there is no diaspora voting. So I came back.
We actually thought that was going to be a thing, but So let's give it to them. Maybe next elections they would have made.
INEC, you're doing well, oh.
Yes, they are. They are actually. We have to give it to them.
Yes.
But don't worry, we'll be right back. It's still the missing link right here on the floor of God's own state, having a chat with the two founders of the Hard to Build initiatives. We have some good news for you. That is, if you are a PVC holder, if you have a PVC, your own PVC, not your neighbor's own. If you have your PVC, you want to keep listening to this program because there's good news coming later. Keep it locked. Thank you. So welcome back to the missing link. Today is the 21st day of January, of course, a fresh edition, and we are in the studio right here with the two founders of the Hard to Build initiative. Also, if you're outside Umuahia but you're an ardent follower, we're live on Facebook right now on our Facebook page, Flow 94.9 FM Umuahia. That is Flow space 94.9 space FM space Umuahia. And just in case you did not know, the Hard to Build initiative has an official Facebook page where you can get updates of their day-to-day or week-to-week activities. That is Hard to Build initiative. Hearts, 2 as in the figure, and of course build initiative. Go on there and of course do also follow the page as well. Today we're discussing about the relationship between the youths and of course the forthcoming elections. Okay, so Father, INEC said something about he's talked about how this year people buying crowd for campaigns is not going to work anymore. Do you think it's true? Will it not work anymore?
Well, the reality again is that these are kind of political games that politicians play. They use crowd to play on our emotions, you know, and that's why they buy crowds and then send them to rallies. When people see crowds, they will say that would kind of
the same people in different campaigns.
You know, and then when you see people, you know, multitude of people in a particular rally, you feel intimidated, or you kind of, it evokes consciousness, or rather sends kind of what seems to be a right signal that that particular candidate is credible. You know, but the reality again is, you know, trust Nigerians. I believe that when push comes to shove, that people will definitely vote their conscience, and that's what we're telling young people today. You know, you gotta vote your conscience. You don't kind of pander to base or primordial inclinations, you know, like when people give you money to sell your vote, because at the end of the day, even if somebody gives you 1 million, how much are you going to do? How long is it going to last for you? So, you know, you're going to use 1 million or even 100,000 naira to mortgage your conscience. You know, at the end of the day, we go back to square one. You know, so the reality is that Nigeria should change for good, and we should be the force of that change. You know, and young people, we possess the energy. You know, we possess the creativity. So we have to be the change we want in Nigeria. And for that change to happen, go and get your PVC.
Operation Show Your PVC.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you can say, from a place of confidence that with the way the youths in Nigeria are moving right now, they are not influenced by the crowd they see at rallies.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So that's a very, very welcome development.
It is. It is.
Okay, so I remember I told you that we have good news, especially for people who are ardent followers of this program. Right now, we can welcome your calls 0808-1826-949 or 0811-6052-949, 0808-1826-949 or 0811-6052-949. Please do not call if you don't have your PVC. We have no business with people who don't have their PVC.
Non-PVC holders.
Yes, that means means you're an enemy to Nigeria.
Spill it.
Okay.
I mean, we have a great, you know, outfit in Omwa here that's been supporting the, you know, the cause of this program. Daily Feast Foods. I mean, Daily Feast. You know, give us this day our daily feast.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Do you have your PVC, by the way?
Yes, I do. Why not?
What's your name?
I'm one of the old people that got their PVC.
What's your name?
Okay, I'm Correct Man from Molokuru. Correct Man.
Correct Man.
Oh, Correct Man.
I hope you're really correct too.
All right, so stay tuned. We'll give you an instruction right now, okay? You have your PVC, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, so, you know, the atmosphere is desperate right now, so we need to bring out this beans. You know that the Hard to Build initiative founders always have something to give to their faithful listeners. Now we want you as a PVC holder to go to the Hard to Build initiative official Facebook page. Now it is spelled HEART 2 as in the figure, and then build joined together. That's Heart to Build, then space initiative. Search for the Facebook page. You will see the last post on the Facebook page, the very last post that has the flyer for today's program. That is the flyer that has youth and the general 2023 elections. Now we want you to drop the picture of your PVC. Please close the details on your PVC, okay? You can close your VIN or whatever, but make sure your name is showing. Your name and your picture, very important, so you don't go and take your neighbor's PVC and post for us. Thank you.
Yes, we're grateful to the management of Daily Feast Foods for supporting this program. I mean, the first two persons that will post their PVC on our Facebook page, the Hard to Build initiative Facebook page, you have a free lunch from management of Daily Feast Food. If I were a youth, I would rush you. Food.
So big ups to Daily Feast Foods.
Yes.
So the first two people to drop the picture of their PVCs on the official Hard to Build initiative Facebook page gets to win free lunch from courtesy
between now and Tuesday.
Between now and Tuesday. Okay, between now and Tuesday, courtesy of Daily Feast Foods. Like
along BCA Road, actually.
Oh,
very clean, very healthy. You know what I like? Their slogan is Daily Feast Food. You know, meals with love, serving meals with love. I mean, it's such an incredible slogan.
7 meals with love. To even see that Valentine's.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
All right, so we see the calls buzzing. We have given you the instructions, so go ahead. Those who are calling, those who are listening via Facebook Live right now on our Flow page, go ahead. Like I said, the page is HEART 2 as in the figure, and of course build right after it, all joined together. Then space initiative. The last post on the page that has youths and the general 2023 elections, drop your comments there. The first 2 people win a free lunch courtesy Daily Feast Foods. So I feel cheated.
I don't know how.
I know, I like to complain. I complain to both of you a lot.
Please go
and
I like
the fact that both of you always listen to my complaint. But now I have a valid complaint. I'm here talking. How can I post my PVC on the Facebook?
Post it now.
How? I'll be distracted. I cannot do 2 things at the same time. So if you want this lunch too,
you cannot eat your cake out of it.
Wow. Okay, so Father, let's hear some last words you have for some people out there. I mean, I think gradually we as a nation will come to the point where my vote no go count is gradually fading off. So still there are still some people who still have that voter apathy. No matter how promising the promises from INEC may seem, there are still some people who might be reluctant. After all, na English then they speak. So what words of encouragement can you tell somebody who has never voted before? Actually, we have people like that in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
Who have never voted before. So what word of encouragement can you give to them that will make them come out?
Well, can I advise or encourage our listeners to trust the system? We don't have any other electoral or voting system in Nigeria except INEC. And if we want change, well, we need to place our confidence in the system. And if INEC has, promised us that things will definitely turn around this time, well, let us go and trust the system, pick up your PVC, and exercise your franchise. As Nigerians, that's the only way things will turn around in our country. It's not just talk and talk.
Let's walk the talk.
Let's walk the talk. And to do so is to pick up your PVC and vote your conscience.
All right, Onyi, let's hear from you.
Oh, well, I think with the way things are moving, I mean, you see young people clustering in various local government and wards to pick their PVC. That's quite encouraging. It hasn't been so on the past general elections. So we're looking forward to having this change we're praying for, I mean, you cannot be praying for change when you're the change agent. And I see the young people, the kind of energy they are putting in. They don't even care if it's sunny or raining to go and stand there and pick their PVC. Let us go a step further, guard our PVC, trust the system is going to get better. By the time you do yours and I do mine, INEC will do theirs, then the change we seek will come to be.
All right.
I know people are actually trying to call us. See, if you cannot reach us because we have a limited time, just go to our Facebook page, How to Build Initiative. Post your PVC. Like we said, the first 2 PVC, we see that are quite valid. We'll have a free lunch from Daily Feast Foods. Okay,
and just like I advised, as you're posting your PVC, now please listen, there are some personal details on your card.
We don't want to see
which you don't want to be on the net, okay? Now, if you look above your PVC, it's something called VIN. Please, if you can, close it and snap. We just need your name and your picture and let it just rhyme with your Facebook profile. That's all we want. Okay, Father, thank you so much for this one.
We have 3 more minutes.
Yes.
So why are you running to?
No, I'm not running.
You want to go and post? Yes, to go and post.
No, I'm not going to post. I actually have another thing I want to see.
What is it? Tell us.
Please, can I go and post my picture?
I know. Until this program ends, you can go and post. Pray that you're going to be the second person.
All right. So I don't know if you know. There's something. The Abia debate is coming up.
Okay.
Yes. Father, do you know about that?
Yes.
Why the Abia debate? Are you looking forward to it?
Of course, I'm looking forward to it.
You would listen.
Would you? Of course.
My problem is
not
about the debate. It's about what happens after the debate. It's not about speaking English grammar.
Wow.
What happens afterwards? Would English give us credible candidates? Adela, let me also inform us that How to Build is going to extend the frontiers. We're actually enlarging our coast. And by Tuesday, we'll be visiting the Umuahia Prisons Correctional Center to diversify a little, to show some love to the inmates there. So we're bringing on board Love Behind Bars.
Yes, it's a prison outreach of How to Build initiative.
For the young persons.
When did you say this? What day?
Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So we are launching our prisoner outreach, Love Behind Bars.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yep.
So let's give them hope.
Let's give them hope. Everyone needs forgiveness.
Let's give them that sense of love. Let's encourage them that it's not going to be there forever.
So this How to Build initiative, is there any process? Maybe somebody wants to join, become a member, maybe become
a volunteer,
a benefactor or something.
Yes. You go to our Facebook, go to our website, www.thehowtobuild.org. When you go there and you scroll down, there's a place we call Become a Volunteer.
It's an NGO, remember?
Yes.
So make sure that you are giving from your heart and not expecting anything in return.
And when you go there, you also scroll down and see where you can also support our initiative. Believe you me, it's not because we have it, it's because we have the heart to build young persons. That is why we are here. So the Missing Link is also a drive of the How to Build. Remember, and we're also saying that together can complement each other and complete one another.
How to Build in Igbo. Can you translate it?
I'm waiting for you to translate it.
Obi Ejewu.
Obi Ejewu.
Obi Ejewulite.
You've learned that one.
I've learned that one, but well, now you know. So the drivers of the Missing Link, the How to Build initiative, have a new program coming up where they're calling it
Love Behind
Bars. They're going to be doing prison outreach, and of course, as a youth, I think the one thing you can do for your portfolio is to be a member of an NGO, and I see no reason why a How to Build initiative is not your choice. So, like you heard, you can give the process again, going to the Facebook page.
Go to the website,
okay.
www.thehearttobuild.org, and when you go, they're going to see where the column that has to be become a volunteer, also give to support what we are doing. So it's also already on our website. It's a beautiful website, so well designed, mobile friendly. You can also use your desktop. It's a sweet place to visit.
All right, it's 4:30 p.m. and of course we have to draw the curtains for today's edition. Thank you so much. And just in case you're still listening, we're waiting for your comments on the Facebook page. Like we said, you have your PVC, you have the right to exercise your franchise as a citizen of Nigeria. Go to the Facebook page of How to Build initiative. That is HEART 2, as in the figure 2, and of course build and space initiative. Drop a comment that has the picture of your PVC
between now and midnight.
I will just pick as the spirit leads randomly.
The first two.
All right, thank you so much, Reverend Father Augustine Obi, for stopping by. And of course, thank you so much to Onyinye Ralph Mwachukwu.
Thank you, Dara.
And let me go and rush and post my PVC so that
something is here. I know.
Samson,
and
he's well dressed.
And please, I need all of you to go and sign a petition on my behalf. I need this polo they are wearing. I feel odd every single time. I've been begging, let it not be like.
All right, thank you so much, Dara. Ask and you shall receive. Just have faith.
I've asked in public.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Until next week, Saturday, same time, same station. Do have yourself a very, very wonderful weekend, and of course, go get your PVC. Good evening.